I turned to stone. What was it? When you are gone, I turned to stone. I turned to stone when you're coming home. What happens when you leave? I mean, when you actually can get out. Oh my God, are you a single mom or a single parent? So, you mean you can't do anything without me? If this is a child who's just turning into their preteen years, I get it. Let's see. Huh. I turned to stone. This is, I made you dinner, like holding it at the door. At least they did something is right. Right, I see where you're going with that mindset. It's going to help you. But there's another side to this where you're exactly where you were when I left. It could even be that they ordered food or there's containers on the table. This is a roommate or a live-in maid or caretaker or something. Yeah. What's with the bell? Does somebody ring a bell? Was there a bell on the table? Or the children taking care of this person? It could even be someone's parent didn't want to say anything. People in the building. The hangman, this is, there's... Alright. One of them is sitting up, and then there's someone else where they come home, they're always on the elliptical, what is that? Where you hang upside down? Demanding justice. I don't know if something with their face, thinking that they could lift their skin while listening to a frequency, possibly. But it's the same thing. So am I to believe that you haven't done anything except for that there's no possible way you could have hung upside down all day? There's nothing done with the hangman. I do feel like there could be dishes in the sink even. It's like, I understand you were putting boundaries up with certain things. This could even be not drinking as much, going out as much, shopping as much, but you usually take on something else. Putting boundaries up with cognitive adult decisions may not be the best way to go. You even putting boundaries up with public transportation now. This would be somebody that says, well, they have a cracked something. Is this a skull that somebody said? And they could be waiting on a lawsuit or something. Yeah, it's been a while. You're thinking of making funeral arrangements for yourself. I may wind up seeing this just from a different perspective or realm altogether by the time that happens. Yeah, that's one way to go. Like we said, keep the mindset that works for you so that you can have this la-di-da-di-da. So we're putting boundaries up with public transportation, or even, but we went down to the cheesesteak place or the pizza place or the fucking bar up the street. This could be, I turn to stone whenever you're home, I don't fucking move, you know what I mean? When you're coming home, it's like, so I can turn to stone again. This is, I have people over, we have pizza, we try on your fucking wife's clothes, or talk about things, wearing all the things that nobody wears. You're putting boundaries up with plunging the toilet too? What's this guy carrying? Is this a drum? I just do my own thing. Right, what is that though? When you coming home, I turn to, look at this, there's stone fucking, this is a statue here. It's a statue of two people though. This just came in. Did you walk in on your friend and somebody? Or a younger sibling? They're prostituting. Hold on. if this bus, if this chariot, well, they don't have a vehicle, and I think people are just coming over. It feels like somebody's waiting on the other side of a fucking fence for you to leave. There you go. Look, here I go. Ba-di-da-di-da. I'm waiting. I'm watching it. And shit. There he goes. Driving off. Chariot. There's your bus in this one. But this could be a Hummer. And then another. Swapping them out. And then they wait till you leave the house. And then someone comes over. It is a friend of yours for somebody. What is this? Accident? Before I let go, PD, DP, TY, nope, YT, and RF or F. Pick your, is it this? I'm not going to get into it. I am. I lied. Let's see what it is in there. Do I even have Urban Dictionary? Yes, I do. PY. Huh. Lacks skill and knowledge of gameplay. That's more for gaming, it feels like, but lacks skills and knowledge. This Knight of Pentacles is slow. So, okay. I want to find out what's up with this woman that it's down to the slower. I'm telling you that these are her customers, or her Johns. King of Cups, look how why they are. They're good guys. And they don't get any attention and shit like that. I don't feel like is this a younger sibling or something? No, they don't know what they're doing. They just look, this is I don't know reject. They're always feel rejected. So they'll take a chance. But this one that I'm on right now is, I don't know how it got to that point. I don't want to waste my time figuring out whether they're in the right or you should be surprised. But it feels like that's what she needs, is this type of cat here. I just think that they don't see, you know what I mean? Since they were younger, since they could acknowledge things around them and how people are, they feel rejected by everybody in the world, always. So she likes to play head games and stuff, and I think that you didn't want that anymore anyway. So this would be, let this ride. Literally, let it ride naturally the way that it's going. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Right, okay. Tell me about... It could be another female, I don't know. This is a gay woman, too. Maybe that's what she needs, is someone just like her. She could... Okay, well, here we go. And then that one's over. Somebody had said, I wish that I could date my own self. See, I say that because I know that she would be the most amazing woman ever created besides me. Without it, do you feel that? This was a little different. I will find out how. I just some tidbits, you could call them that. Let's see what's playing. Having a good time, having a good sex life. Use the paddle while having sex. Not the ping pong paddle. Not that one. Mama, which one? What is it? I let at the speed of light. Did somebody run out the back door? Why did you not know that's what it was? Why is there a paddle here? And then there could have been food there for two. I just want to have a good time. This has been in the audience of a game show. Don't you have some cop friends? Yeah, Yeah, she didn't think about that one. Or he didn't. Somebody didn't think about, you can see this on some type. Don't you have friends in the Air Force? And you have some type of leverage of some kind. What's this? Going on a TikTok binge. I'm guessing that's where they met them, or they let me know that it's social media or something like that. But this is the type. What? Was she just super sign? I said, someone turns to stone when it comes to getting a job or cleaning up or something like that. But when it came to cleaning up this mess or hightailing it out there, the smoke was still in there from the bottom of their feet. I'm having a good. And it's hard for this person to hide because the sun was up. Did you come home early? Or somebody came in? Could have been a kid. Huh. Now they're outside in some fucking robe. It's just her. Yeah, they're on camera. I think that they're being watched currently. Or when this happened, they were being watched. Arnold, yeah, asked them. And, yeah, I feel a little defeated. Somebody didn't know that they... Either you have one of those buildings where the first floor, the second floor looks like the first floor from the outside, but for some reason, when you go to jump... It's just not the same. Did somebody jump and get caught in something? Yep. Hold on.
Oh, you're sorry.
No. I should apologize to me. You flew out like this. Hold up. So someone's like, who's this about? You. I owe blank. Right. Ozzie, O-Z-I-E. Not that one. Did you really think that this could work? Why is this you here? And why do I want to grab the white cards? Nothing good ever comes out of these. Let's see. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Experiencing, feeling lovesick. Then there's that. And I'm guessing that this is for the one. Because, alright, you don't really care about this. It's a famous final scene. Is that what this is? Was that the scene? Was this finally a straw that broke the camel's back? Because somebody, if this isn't Zit, okay, and somebody's Zit turned into a whole other fucking partner. The same black hole. I think that you were kind of looking for a reason. Yeah, I don't care. I think somebody couldn't tell whether it was love sickness or withdrawal. Or, am I withdrawing from social media, bro? What is this I'm feeling? And because you didn't mention anything about this woman or this guy, they didn't think of that. You got people trying to figure this shit out for you. They're just those kind of people, you know. I don't feel like they all have good intentions, but they're not necessarily bad. But like, yeah, I'm looking at you, I'm listening, and they're telling you that it could be certain things, right? What are these certain things? Look, it is. Look at this shit with the Page of Swords and the Lovers. Somebody did say it, and what was the response? Oh, it could be love sickness. This shit's real. Fucking. What do you mean love sickness? We fight all the time. Not from this one, bruh. Because, yeah, I mean, we just... No, we threw knives a little while ago. This wasn't even hands. E-J, J-E, Alright. LT PR. Oh, this may not be one person feeling love sickness for a certain person. I wonder how that works. I wonder if you have soulmates where now that there's a more in-depth understanding about DNA and possibly somebody sleeping with somebody that nobody knows about, and now that's like your brother or sister from 4 degrees of separation and shit. Now that this is becoming more, oh, okay. It could be that your souls are experiencing some kind of sickness from being apart, and now let's say your soul's awakened. Maybe that's what awakens a certain part of your soul. This could be the part with the good memories and stuff from past lives and shit. Running on empty. I mean, if this isn't the ride in the car that hasn't been moved in 6 fucking days to 6 weeks because you can't even afford gas with this one, it would not be love sickness from this one. This one's love actually did make you sick in a different way. 65, I was 17. That is the age difference for somebody. Twisted. Yep. I'm not saying you're twisted for having someone that young. I would, at that age and whatever, you know what I mean? Never mind. Oh, yeah. What, who? You know, the one that you said you didn't want. The one that you were like, or the one that you chose or you didn't choose or something like that. Or they tried to play some confusion thing and it didn't work on you. Yeah, I think that, wow, you do this a lot. One of their friends or someone actually said something like, you do this a lot. I pay attention. And it usually is with women or with men that I can tell that you're interested, and you put that out, and you're flirty and you're great with breaking the ice and conversation. But when it comes to keeping with it, it's like you want them to chase you now. That's what somebody's mom said or something. Thank you. Yeah, and that one wouldn't chase you. And I don't think he ever got over it. That was the one that got away, but they didn't get away because they ran away. You know what I mean? They I mean, unless it's one of these rare cases where someone was kidnapped, drugged and kidnapped. Other than that, you allowed it in some way. This one has a little more warranted self-worth. And I don't think it's so much that they wanted you to chase them, because he could have said, well, I don't chase either, though. Right. But this one, it feels like she just knows that she deserved more than what it was. That's all. WP. Oh, HR. Look around for the friends I used to turn to. It could have been some friends of this guy were like, and TY. Tell me about the friends at the time. Yeah, I mean, this feels like college or rich, or this could even be a gang with a Hierophant. What is this? Are these Masons and shit? Or government something? This could even be church friends for somebody. These were men. I mean, I'm sorry, but these could be men who are a little, at least, metrosexual. They're a level up from none of those. Gay or metrosexual or bisexual. There are tiers, yes. And I'm not really sure, but this is the advice. This is what you got from it. It says, well, I'm sorry. I lost money taking advice, this kind of advice. They said, oh, God, next thing you know, she's going to want a baby and the fucking picket fence and the half a dog and shit. Oh. The irony is, this seems like the kind of guy that can come through with that. Even the half a dog, somehow. Yeah, you know, some people that do some crazy shit with some crazy things. But, okay. It's funny how we don't remember the things that we need to remember when it comes to things like this. There was somebody else, or they like, this is that guy that, I wouldn't say that I'm a cheater, but depends. Do you let it be known that you commit and then be with someone else? That's a cheater. Communication, communicado is everything. You say, this isn't a committed thing. If you meet somebody and you like to spend time with them, you know, how about this? Until we talk about it, it's just open. Been cheated, been mistreated. What? That's the kind of girls he's used to. I was mistreated. I just want love. This one's like, I just banged myself last night and bought myself dinner. And I'm on my way to pick up my bracelet. What can I tell you? It comes off as that you don't need one. You're absolutely right. A lot of things come off as things. Let me just stop there. At the time, this guy could have come out, as just one of those guys, right? Now, this guy could have possibly been cheated on. I've been lied to. He's finally ready to admit that maybe he made the wrong decision, or that or that he never truly got past that. Hold on. There's a hat that he has that at the very least reminds him of you, or you bought it, or it's your hat. Okay. Or he's gonna find out now that the Harley, wait, was it Curly? Hold on. Yeah, and I think that you, the woman, the seemed like you must have, however you responded to this guy, who I do feel is kind of similar with every woman that he picks up. I think that you picked up on that. And I don't think that you said anything or were rude. I think you just avoided that, or let it be known with your demeanor that I wouldn't even bother. And it's not that I don't want to see you embarrass yourself. I don't feel that you would make someone feel like that. It's just, why? You know? And I feel like this chick could have left early. Oh, and then there's the other guy. Right, I'll wait for this one. Who's this other one? This is that King of Wands. All right, everything just for passion here, but not a lot of love and compassion. Important that you have these two together. Otherwise, you're just, look, and then it gets off. Yeah, we can't have that. Even if that's not really what it is, there's nothing that leaves a message of, this could actually go somewhere. So let's say that you guys slept together, and this could have been at college, at some dance or prom or something. I don't think you ever forgot. Or somebody didn't. And I believe that, wow. Somebody said you slept with a lot of men, though. No way. No way. We would choose to believe that. But yeah, that sounds like fucking high school. I could be dealing with some kids that are in high school with this shit. Don't even take that in. Do something different than your uncles and shit. Not all of them, but a lot of you have uncles and dads and shit who they wanna be that guy for you, but they made real bad decisions. They would do you a better service, a greater service, if they would just be honest about the fucked up shit that they did, and then let you make that decision not to do it. You know, it lets them talk about it and get it out and release some shit. And then you guys get to make that decision without feeling like the decisions are being made for you. It builds a bond, but separate. So I just think that this woman she's been cheated on. I don't even know how many times. I don't feel like I would put up with it often. So you could just be one of those women where I don't need it. It would be great. But I'm not going to call you. I'm not going to wait outside of your home, because I can see from having female friends that the guys in their life eventually don't respect that shit. And I just can't do it. You know how with some girls it's hard for them to act, I mean the girls where it's hard for them to act like the girls they want to be. So you get this fucking monstrosity of an oozing scab, itchy bacteria of personality traits, some of them all at once. But it's never quite the one you're looking for. This one seems like she's in that most of the time, but I just don't feel like she's gonna lessen what she already knows herself to be for a man. How long have you been single, man? This could be 10 years for somebody, 10 months, 10 and 3. So it definitely could be, so for the one where it's 13, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm apprehensive with men, period, right now. Yeah, it's because you're her. Yeah, God, what a difference. There must be a huge, just greater and greater, it feels like, or more possibilities, right? That's always a good thing, but more questions being answered, or just things being acknowledged about the differences in between this type of woman and the one who is what we talk about a lot for the women, for the men being a lesson learner. But the men have them too, and it's women who constantly take them down fucking hill and then laugh while they're doing it and then leave when there's nothing left. If that doesn't scream lesson with barely a heartbeat, I don't know what the hell does. So these here, you actually, look, he fell right next to her. I didn't even notice that. All right. And now this guy could be like that. This could be years down the road now, where he had to experience a certain type of woman consistently, and even different types of good women, but they're still, you're still lingering somewhere in his mind and in other places, I'm sure. I hope this helped. Goodbye.